Today is Friday, October the 18th, 2024, and I would like to show you how to discern that your city, and in my case, my city, the city of Norfolk, doesn't give a damn about its citizens or their needs, and how you can expose leaders who have agendas that have nothing to do with the well-being of the citizens that they represent. Yesterday, I posted this particular message on how to form questions about the ethics of legislation for legal accountability for either advocacy or lawsuits. And it reads, remember the job description. First, consider the role and responsibilities of the public official in their seat of office. Then examine their record by paying attention to any legal code, ordinance, regulations, policies, laws, etc. put in place as a result of legislation they sponsored, co-sponsored, or voted affirmatively on that has negatively impacted you or those you care for or about. Next, ask yourself what research or reports might have informed this legislation, if there are any, and if there aren't, should there have been. This will then prepare you to ask your legislator to explain how they came to an informed decision around the necessity of the legislation as it relates to what is in the best interest and well-being of their constituents, the people in the jurisdictions they represent. Finally, consider questions like, did they review current research? Did they consult with experts? Did they consult with their constituency to understand the ramifications and impact of the subject matter on those within their political jurisdiction? Have they accepted any financial support from special interest groups whose political agenda could have encouraged these legislative decisions? I then offer this video to review as an example of the kind of background research that can be done to determine what is available. I also share a video that is an audio recording of a podcast from 2016 discussing the infant mortality rate in the city of Norfolk. In the state of Virginia, in calendar year 2013, of the 158 infants who died in Hampton Roads, 118 of those babies were from the city of Norfolk. Let's look at some of the more recent data. Now let's look at what the City of Norfolk's City Council is focused on right now in October of 2024. Is this what they should be focused on? Why are they focused on this?
Mr. Thomas?
Aye.
Dr. Alexander?
Aye. R2.
R2 is an ordinance granting a development certificate with waivers to permit the construction of a resort and casino complex on a portion of property located at 200 Park Avenue. Dispense with the charter requirement for reading the ordinance twice and adopt with the effective date. Mrs. Doyle?
Aye.
Mrs. Johnson?
Aye.
Mrs. McClellan?
Mr. Pishko, I have a question. And this came up, I guess, in the ARB and the Planning Commission about smoking in the casino. And I know that we received a memo about that in terms of Virginia state law that specifically carved out casinos and our ability locally to regulate.
That's exactly right. The General Assembly, probably due to the request of the casino industry, does not permit localities to prohibit smoking in casinos. A casino itself could elect to. And in light of this, we asked Mr. Washington to visit Boyd's facilities in Las Vegas. Their state-of-the-art air systems are such that he was unable to even detect it. But I got off subject there. The answer to your question is that the General Assembly does not permit us to prohibit smoking in a casino.
In the first development group, they agreed to not allow for smoking in the casino based on what they had proffered for us originally. Is that correct? I know the deal was a long time ago, but I think that's correct.
We requested it, and we did not technically ever get their agreement to that.
Did we request it this time?
Yes.
Okay.
And that the data in the industry is that it costs both the locality and the casino operator an awful lot of money, and because of the sum of money involved, the casino developer has not been agreeable to a prohibition. There will be state-of-the-art air filtering, and in the restaurant areas, that's a different matter. But in the casino itself, at this point in time, our developer is not planning on prohibiting smoking on the casino floor.
So I did a little research. There's a report by Las Vegas-based C3 Gaming found that casinos without indoor smoking outperform their smoking counterparts. I'm not an expert, right? I'm probably not going to go to this casino, so it's not going to matter. But I really wish that we were in a position. I know legally we can't require it, but it's a shame. I think from the residents that I've talked to, some don't want the casino, so you should factor in their perspective. But those who do are really concerned about the workers who work there, and that they're going to be around secondhand smoke, and they don't think that that's something that we should have in the city of Norfolk. So I know that. So I'm going to vote no.
Mr. Page?
Aye.
Ms. Royster?
Aye.
Mr. Smeagol?
Aye.
Mr. Thomas?
Aye.
Dr. Alexander?
Aye. Mr. Clerk, you have another?
A couple, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
R3 is a resolution appointing and reappointing 21 members to 2 commissions, 1 board, and 1.
Norfolk's long-anticipated waterfront casino will officially break ground this month. The announcement comes 1 week after City Council approved the development certificate for the casino.
After years of standstill, the latest casino plans are coming to life. In a statement this afternoon, Boyd Gaming and the Pamunkey Indian Tribe announced that they will break ground at that casino October 30th. The CEO of Boyd Gaming, the chief of the Pamunkey Indian Tribe, and the mayor of Norfolk are all set to speak. The CEO of Boyd Gaming, the chief of the Pamunkey Indian Tribe, and the mayor of Norfolk are all set to speak.
We are very excited to begin the journey. We think that the Pamunkey are an exceptional partner to have.
Boyd has been able to come in and just work around those changes, and with the plan to bring the world-class resort that we've always intended.
And it's expected to be a welcomed economic generator for the Mermaid City. Just across the river, Rivers Casino Portsmouth generated more than $250 million in gaming revenue in the first year it operated.
You can find City of Norfolk City Council agendas on their website. If you care, there is another meeting scheduled for the 22nd. Here is the agenda that they plan to discuss. Feel free to take note of the way that Andrea McClellan declined on the vote and what information she used. Sometimes you have to use whatever is available to be able to justify why you say no. The rubber hits the road in court. But if you all want to go on down there on the 22nd to let City Council and the mayor know so that it's on record that the citizens have voiced why they don't want a casino here, please feel free to do so.